Friends, I've come with some big news. The Brazilian national football team has announced its new squad under legendary coach Carlo Ancelotti. And the biggest surprise is Brazil's superstar Neymar Jr. is not in the squad. Yes, you heard that right. Many fans stayed up till late last night, hoping to hear Neymar's name when the squad was announced. But shockingly, his name is missing altogether. Now the question is, why did Ancelotti leave Neymar out? Like many supporters, I was also shocked at first. But there are quite a few logical reasons behind it, which the coach himself has explained. I already discussed that in detail in one of my previous videos. So today, instead of repeating that, let's get straight to the main point. How good is this 25-man Brazil squad? Where are the strengths? Where are the weaknesses? And what exactly is Ancelotti's plan? We'll analyze all of that in detail. That's why I say, don't skip this video because if you stay till the end, you'll find a lot of interesting insights. Goalkeepers. Let's start with the goalkeepers. No big surprises here. We have Alisson Becker, Bento Mateus, and Hugo Souza. Alisson is undoubtedly one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Bento and Souza may not be big names, but they can be useful in crucial moments. Usually, the third goalkeeper doesn't get much action, but Ancelotti has taken a safe option. Defense line, now to the defense. At right back, no questions, Van der Sar is in great form, and Wesley already caught attention by scoring in his Serie A debut for Roma. At center back, we have the experienced Marquinhos, along with one of the Premier League's top defenders, Gabriel Magalhães. There's also Alexander Ribeiro, who impressed in the last FIFA window. Another surprise inclusion is Fabricio Bruno. Many question why he was selected, but the reason is simple, his physique. At 1.92 m tall with a strong build, he's perfect for tough, physical matches. That's important because Brazil's upcoming games are against Chile and Bolivia. Chile, already out of the World Cup, will play aggressively and physically. And Bolivia's home ground in La Paz is nearly 12,000 feet above sea level. Fitness and physical strength are essential there. That's exactly why Fabricio Bruno made the squad. At left back, we have Caio Jorge, Alex Sandro, and Douglas Santos. But there are reports that Sandro is injured, so someone else might replace him. Douglas Santos has been very consistent, with an average rating above 7 for 7 straight seasons. Midfield. Now to the most talked about area, midfield. Many are asking why only 5 midfielders? The names are Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton, André Santos, and Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro is the obvious pivot. Bruno Guimaraes is in excellent form and even scored in the last match. Joelinton is injured, so we'll have to see if he stays in the squad. Lucas Paqueta hasn't been in top form recently, but he did score in the last game. Some complain that there's no attacking midfielder, but that's not entirely true. Ancelotti has selected versatile players who can play in multiple positions. For example, Matheus Cunha, João Pedro, and even Rafinha can play in midfield roles. This way, one player can cover several positions. Forward line. Now the most exciting part, the attack. There are 8 players here. On the right wing, Rafinha, Luis Enrique, and young talent Estevao Willian. But Rafinha isn't limited to just the right. He can also play on the left wing or in midfield. On the left wing, Gabriel Martinelli. And if needed, Rafinha can be used here as well. At center forward, there are multiple options. João Pedro is in great form. Matheus Cunha can also play there. Richarlison hasn't been great for the national team, but his recent club performances show some improvement, so he's getting one more chance. Another big name is Kaio Jorge. He has 21 goal contributions in 19 matches in the Brazilian league. There's simply no way to leave out a player like that. Neymar question. So, is the team weaker without Neymar? The answer is yes. Neymar would definitely make the team stronger. But Ancelotti is aiming for balance. He has considered the opponents, venues, and players' physical conditions before making his choices. Overall, how does this Brazil squad look? In my view, it's a balanced team. Even without Neymar, Vinicius, and Rodrigo, this squad is strong enough to beat any opponent. But keep in mind, the announced squad has 25 players. At least 2 will be cut. possibly Richarlison, Kaio Jorge, or the injured Alexandro. Joelinton might also be replaced if his injury doesn't improve. So what do you think about this squad? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. This video turned out a bit long, but analyzing a squad properly requires detail. Hopefully, you understood everything clearly. I'll be back in the next video with fresh updates. Until then, take care. Bye.